Hey everyone, it's Ryan from Best Face Forward, and in today's video we have a special guest,
Dylan.
My good friend Dylan, and we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be going through his posture and the things that he could potentially improve. Then we're going to be giving him a step-by-step 30-day program to improve his posture. We're going to check back with him and we're going to see the before and after results. Now, why should you care about this? Well, essentially it's going to be giving you a framework in which you can analyze your own posture. We're going to be going from the top down, starting with his neck posture, then we're going to be looking at his shoulders and his thoracic spine, and then his lower body. So it'll give you an idea of how to analyze your own posture, and then some of the things that you can do to correct it. So you ready to go, Dylan?
Ready to go.
Okay, for starters, I think that we should get Dylan's shirt off here because I know I have some girl subscribers on this channel. Oh, wow, that didn't take much convincing at all. But okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're literally gonna look at his posture from the top down, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think could be improved with his posture. I'm not gonna say what's wrong with his posture because I think that he's, perfect as he is. We're gonna start with Dylan's neck. So the first thing that you'll notice is that his head is a bit in front of his shoulders. That's forward head posture, as you guys probably know. Now, the other thing that I want you to notice is that his head is rotated a little bit. So what happens is that as the neck comes forward and the cervical spine comes forward like this, he has to look up in order to see where he's going when he's walking. Now the thing is that this is very pronounced in some people. It's even more pronounced in me than it is in Dylan. Actually, Dylan's is not that bad because he has pretty good tongue posture, pretty good facial structure. Because of this, his head is in a pretty good position. However, it could be improved. He could actually improve his tongue posture by improving his body posture, so we're going to see how else he can do that. Now the other thing you'll see with Dylan is that his shoulders are rotated. He has a little bit of kyphosis, but one of the main things that you notice is that his thumbs are pointed in. So Dylan, if you turn around and face forward, I'm going to adjust this camera a bit. And you can see that Dylan's thumbs are pointed in. What's even funnier is that you can see that his right arm is even further in than his left arm. So that's telling you that his pec major, minor, bicep, shoulder, those muscles are tighter on one side than on the other side. Now the last thing we're going to talk about is Dylan's lower body. Now with Dylan, this actually happens to be the biggest issue. The biggest thing that's off in his posture. And as you know, the whole kinetic chain, as in your entire spine, is related. So there's a relationship between your lumbar spine, the lower back, the cervical spine, and the thoracic spine. Everything is related, so we need to address all of it. As he improves that lower body posture, he's going to begin to improve the rest of his posture as well. So what Dylan has is an anterior pelvic tilt. That means that his low back curve is excessive because his hip flexors are tight. What that does is it makes it look like his stomach is sticking out a bit. It makes it look like his butt is sticking out a bit. It's not the most attractive thing, sorry Bill, but at the same time, we have to focus on health and how it affects the rest of his spine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to give him a program he's going to do every day for stretching and strengthening for 30 days. We're going to check back with you very shortly and see what we can do. So now, if you're at home, how can you assess your own posture? Well, now I'm going to show you the do-it-yourself test that you can do to come to the same conclusions that I came to about Dylan for yourself. To test the degree to which you have forward head posture, stand against the wall and relax with your butt against the wall and your feet almost touching, and notice how far forward your head is from the wall. If you remember, the way we assessed Dylan's rounded shoulders was to look at the position of his thumbs. So you can go in a mirror and just relax your arms and notice the direction that your thumbs are pointing. You can also do this with a pencil. It's called the pencil test or the thumb test. If your thumbs are pointed forwards, that means that you probably have good posture. If they're rounded in, then you probably have rounded shoulders. When it comes to looking at your lower body posture, it's all about the rotation of your pelvis. If your pelvis is rotated forwards, this is called anterior pelvic tilt. If it's rotated backwards, this is called posterior pelvic tilt. The easiest way to assess this for yourself is really just to look at your low back curve. If it looks like you have an excessive curve, then likely you have anterior pelvic tilt. If it looks like your lower back is quite flat, then you likely have a posterior pelvic tilt. The other way to do this is to draw a line that represents the person's pelvis from their low back or the top of their glute to their hip flexor, and then assessing if that line is pointing downwards or if it's overly straight. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like it, leave a comment. Tell me how your posture is looking, and stay tuned for the update on Dylan's progress.